And the captain tonight, Kurt Capel, with Adam Reynolds missing here, but offsetting that to a degree. Kevin Walters takes the wrapping off one of the Broncos' most exciting prospects for many years, Ezra Mam, 19 years of age. There he is. He partners Tyson Gamble in the halves. Andrew Johns, his rise has been stunning. Last year he played Mal Meninga Cup. He played Colts and Queensland Cup in one season, and now he runs out as a 19-year-old NRL debutant.
I'll be interested to see where he plays. I have a feeling he may go back to fullback.
He's playing halfback. Kevin's just confirmed that he's going to play in the halves. Yep.
Okay, well, good luck to the young man. There's Tamari Martin playing fullback, so it's a big loss. No Reynolds. See how the Knights go.
Well, Tamari Martin, incidentally, doesn't know what it feels like to lose in a Broncos jumper. 4 games for them, 4 wins. There's the man returning, Dane Gagai. And this man as well. Look, I know he only missed a game because of illness, but his presence on the field must surely be a huge mental boost for Newcastle. As a welcome Phil Gould, Tyson Frizzell, he's an origin chance again this year, and when you consider the injuries that Brad's encountering, he's a safe option for New South Wales.
Certainly is. Proven origin class performer, big time performer. And great for the Knights that he's here tonight. Nice crowd coming in here for this Thursday night clash. Both teams offer victory at the Magic Round. And for the Broncos, they need to show that they can bring their Suncorp Stadium form on the road if they want to be a genuine top 8 contender. Not easy without their halfback Adam Reynolds, but that's what they have to do during the season.
So can the Knights ambush Brisbane at home here and make it 2 from 2? There is a real feeling here amongst this really strong crowd that this might be the night that Newcastle relaunches their season. It may have been a scrappy win last week, but a win's a win, and they would have that bouncing positivity through the camp this week. So Carrigan with a carry back here. Been phenomenal in terms of his stats the last couple of weeks, Patrick Carrigan, and this man always is, isn't he? Payne Haas, most post-contact meters in the comp, most run meters for a forward in the season so far, Payne Haas. Played by Jensen, and there's Tyson Gamble with the first kick of the evening. Ponga positioned nicely. And he's confronted there by a staggered kick chase, and have a look at this. Ponga is off down the sideline. They have to scramble to get him. First touch of the ball for Newcastle, and the skippers run 75 metres and set them up here. Here's Barnett now. There is a buzz around Newcastle, and it's about to get louder as Milford gets his first touches of the night. And Frizzell collides with the defence. They're only 12 metres out. It's a sloppy play, the ball. Oh, he's pulled that up for a knock-on, unfortunately, for Newcastle.
Yes, look at the Kalen Ponga
middle scrum
run, first touch of the ball. But keep your eye top of the screen. Watch Edric Lee and Bradman Best get back past the ball. Edric Lee will come back underneath. Look like he's going to get the ball. And it's a great run from Ponga, but it's great work from the outside backs. Edric Lee and also Bradman Best to get back behind the ball. A great first touch from the captain. I'd like to have that one again, Tyson Frizzell.
hold in there, wait for the ball.
When you talk about bringing the crowd into the game, Andrew, that run from Kalen, that'll get them really buzzing if they weren't already. So the Broncos with a little bit of a scare there, trying to work it out. Here's Farnworth. Good defence. Look at that, a 3-man tackle. Clemmer and Daniel Saifini there now. Haas runs straight at Randall, the number 9, and picks up another 15 metres. A smooth-moving giant, isn't he, Payne Haas? Now here's the first gamer, Ezra Mam. Played his junior football at Goodna. Out the back from Carrigan. And Walters now across the ground, ducked under a high-ish tackle, but it was okay. And now Gamble, end over end kick, Dominic Young. Gee, they got some tall timber on the wings, don't they? Dom Young and Edric Lee.
Yeah, both well over 6'3". Got some targets in the air.
So the Knights victorious in their opening 2 games of the season, and then it was a 7-game stretch without victory until last week. The pressure was on, but they have been down to their bare bones with playing resources at times over the last month or two. They've got a couple back tonight, and one of them with the ball there, Gagai, Clemmer. He got 3 points in the Dally M last week, David Clemmer. Cracked a double century of running metres for the first time in the season, and he plays it here midfield. Now Barnett exchanges passes with Daniel Saifidi, who goes over the 20. Capel there to make the tackle. Randall left and Clune with a pass to Clemmer. You hit it right on the advantage line, and Clemmer's tackled inside the 10. Ponga. Adam G, the referee, says it was around the shoulder. You heard the crowd response to that. Now Clune rolls it. Oh, look at that. Payne Haas gets a hand on the ball and dives on it very well. And now we've got a penalty to Brisbane for offside. Well, Brad, good evening to you. And Newcastle have started well here in front of a pretty handy home crowd, I've got to say.
Yeah, it's building up nicely, as Joey said. The Knights are looking to build a bit of faith back with their fans. I've got to say, they're pretty brave. It's freezing down on the sideline. They say it's 14, but it's nothing like that. There's a bit of a breeze behind the Broncos, the sou'wester, but the conditions on the field are perfect. You just see Kalen Ponga, just the way he skipped around the side, and then just then, before he got tackled, the conditions are great for people with footwork.
Thanks, Brad. Did Freddie bring you a present today, Andrew?
No.
Happy birthday.
His friendship.
So what do you need? Tony Staggs. Oh, look at that for a battle. Staggs v best. Wonderful. Now Martin for Carrigan. And Haas now. Oh, the ball came free. But that was a brilliant run. He was almost to a hole there, and Ezra Mann was just poking up on his left.
There was a tackle here from Tyson Frizzell in back play, which...
Early challenge, I think, here.
Joey, coming up to tackle 4. On-field decision, knock on Payne Haas, trying to offload.
Yeah, just in the background there, Tyson Frizzell makes the tackle on Carrigan.
Oh.
Milford plays the ball.
The dangerous tackle in the back play has been cleared to this point.
So the dangerous tackle has been cleared, so it's not a dangerous tackle.
Just looking to determine if there's a knock on.
Well, it's hard to see from that angle. The front on angles showed it a lot better.
There's only one in the tackle at the moment. Anthony Milford pulls the ball out. We're playing on to this point.
Looks like he loses the ball into Gagai's hand. Payne Haas juggling the ball. So Milford rakes the ball and it goes backwards.
The ball then goes backwards from Payne Haas. The challenge is successful. We have a mutual infringement because the referee blows his whistle.
We're going back to tackle 3.
So the mutual infringement means play was stopped. They will go back and essentially start the play again.
Tackle 3 over here, guys. Tony, tackle 3.
The Broncos over the halfway now. And Jensen, he's been a real worker in his pack since coming from North Queensland, where he played more back row, but he's an out-and-out starting prop now for Kevin Walters, and I know the club is really impressed with his work. Gamble. Here comes Selwyn Cobbo on a run. Well done, Edric Lee. Now Bradman Best into the teeth of the Brisbane defence.
Yeah, it would appear to me that without Adam Reynolds, Tyson Gamble has moved over to the right and taken his position as halfback. And this young sensation, Ezra Mann, who I think is more a 6 than a 7, will probably play a complementary role on the left side here.
Randall now with a good scurry. Look at that. He's run for nearly 20 metres there. Here's Anthony Milford. His first kick doesn't find space. And Martin is there. Barnett down on the kick chase, slowed him up, and then Gagai made the tackle.
Might be head assessment and back play. I think it's Luke Capewell. Kirk. Luke's brother.
He got more a finger in the eye, I think.
Played by Cobbo and Walters. And now Ricky. Another one of this emerging pack of forwards that Brisbane have at their disposal. Carrigan now. He's lost the ball. Good front on defence. Good strong stuff there from Newcastle. Frizzell and Saifidi part of the tackle. I read Daniel Saifidi's given himself a tickle up in the media this week, saying if he was picking a New South Wales team, he wouldn't pick himself in it. I wonder if he's ready to jump out of his own skin tonight.
Well, he pulls that ball out there, Tyson Frizzell. They're not challenging this. Saw on the previous angle. Goes in contact, and when he comes out, the hand is on the ball. So they get away with one there, the Knights.
Gagai. Plenty of room to move. A former Bronco himself, Dane. Now Milford. Played 151 games for the Broncos. Was the players' player for the club when they made the grand final in 15. Now Frizzell off the back of a restarted tackle count. Randall for Clune and Clemmer. Pulled down within 21 of the line. Clune right of the ruck. He takes on the line himself there. Both halves with incisive runs on this set. Centre of the ground, Randall going left to Ponga. He comes back in amongst the big forwards, and Carrigan gets him along with Payne Haas. And the Knights applying the pressure though. Randall now, and Barnett, and now Milford. He thought about a kick there. And he gets away from Walters momentarily, but the number 9 comes back to make the tackle on play 5. Ponga station left, Clune station right, towards the end goal, picked up, try to Tyson Frizzell. Off a Brisbane hand, lovely pick up by Frizzell, and Newcastle get the try.
They've had all the momentum, the Newcastle Knights, in field position. They needed to turn that into points. And Harvey Norman replay, Adam Clune goes in the short side, and Ezra Mann puts a hand out. Normally it's the foot to try to trap the ball. That time Ezra Mann puts a hand out, and Tyson Frizzell goes through, stays relaxed, doesn't panic, picks the ball up, dives over.
What do you prefer, Andrew, that people in the front line play at the grubber kick or not play at it? The fullback had it covered. There was no reason for him to stick a hand out there.
Well, me personally, I wouldn't like them. If the fullback's back there, I'd rather them let it go through. Brad Fittler.
Yeah, they're pretty good at these days at blocking them though. And their chase is so good sometimes that once it gets through the line, it's hard to protect. What a great pickup by Tyson Frizzell for a big man. Picked the ball up off his bootlaces. Pretty impressed with Anthony Milford in his first couple of runs. I think everyone's questioned sometimes Anthony about his fitness, but I've got to say at the moment, geez, he looked nice and sprightly then for the first 2 runs he had.
Kalen Ponga, the local hero, with a lovely conversion to make it 6-0. quality start here for Newcastle, and looks like there's a little issue down the sideline. Now, Kurt Capel, HIA, has come from the ground, replaced by Keenan Palacia. 6 points to nil, the Knights in Thursday night footy, McDonald Jones Stadium in the heart of Newcastle. Here's Saifidi on the carry back. So Kurt Capel taking the captaincy duties from Adam Reynolds. So they've lost both their captains. Reynolds pre-game and Capel in the early stages. Here's Barnett. Bounced back in a big way after the 6-week suspension in last week's game. Had 7 tackle breaks, Mitch Barnett. We know how hard he throws himself into his work. Clune bombs away, and Corey Oates is there now. Young has come through to put a contest on it. He's tapped it back. This is play on according to the referee. Now Gagai, couldn't quite keep it alive, and there's a chance of half a counter, although the tackle's made. Clune, the man that kicked it over there, along with Fitzgibbon. And here's young Selwyn Cobbo. 7 tries in his last 4 games. Try-scoring whiz. Now Keenan Palacia. He's got the locks flowing, doesn't he? Goes Carrigan. Oh, good tackle again. Fitzgibbon, they're hitting hard, aren't they?
Well, their opening gambit's been terrific, the Knights. Amazing what a victory does for them last week. A run about of 7 losses and a narrow win last week, and now all of a sudden they're steaming onto the ball, they're hitting harder in defence, chasing their kicks. Really good signs.
Here's Edric, runs for 17 metres there. He's off to the Dolphins next year for a couple of seasons, Edric Lee. And Frizzell. Now Anthony Milford. He takes them on again and he's through. Almost. Nearly right into the backfield. And Ponga over the top. It bounces back for the Wizard number 1 and they just couldn't handle it. Now Ezra Mann tries to whip away from them, but the little chip and chase play. We saw 3 of them in Magic Round, and Kalen Ponga liked what he saw.
Yeah, and what about his anticipation as to where the ball might go? As he swerved in and out of defenders, predicting where the bounce might take the ball. It was brilliant stuff. From behind, it looked even better. What's this? Goes up, goes around the other way, predicting the ball might come left, and he got it right. That it went left. Got it right. That it went left.
Yeah. He got it right. All right. Carrigan. Tackled around the legs by Fitzgibbon. Now Gamble, who's done all the kicking for Brisbane so far. A question here for Edric Lee. He's left it behind. Oh, it's off a Brisbane hand. He must have missed it. And went through his arms and Brisbane knocked it back. Now here's Bradman Best. Penalty to Newcastle. So Andrew, Anthony Milford's had, I reckon, 2 runs so far. Is that the instruction to him? Look to run the ball?
Well, if it's on, as you said, Anthony's played a lot of footy. People say you got to run the ball more. It's running at the right time. You can see he hasn't played much footy, Anthony, so he's a little bit underdone. But if there's space there, that's his brief to run the ball. But outside of him, he has Tyson Frizzell and also Gagai. So they've got to be tipping to him. If they want the ball, they've got to get it in the right situations.
Well, I think I remember that when he normally plays in the halves, he plays on the left-hand side of the field. I've got to be honest, I haven't seen him line up on the right side that many times in his career. So he's adjusted well to that as well.
Frizzell breaking another tackle. He's got to be in his bonnet tonight. Tyson, great offload over the top too. Clune there, and Ponga, who has been difficult to tackle in the early parts of the game here, and now Bradman Best. And 25 short of the line. Palacia, the defender. Clune now Centre field, Milford running onto it. Frizzell's there again. You can't keep him out of the action. I hope you're watching, Brad. This one's for you tonight, I reckon. He's full of running, Tyson Frizzell. Now Clemmer within 4 metres of the line. Randall goes to Anthony Milford, rolls a kick towards the in goal. Lovely kick.
Well, it's really good touch. And we won't harp on the fact that this is his first game for quite a break, but that's excellent touch. Broncos just a little bit overwhelmed here at the moment.
Before the clock. Before the clock. Yep.
We've got a very passionate DJ here in Newcastle tonight. They're playing all the most recent hits in Newcastle.
That one's from the 80s.
Mate, they only play Silverchair and the Screaming Jets. That's all they play.
Kalen Ponga, he's got the defence going backwards. Now Bradman Best for the line. No, he's over the line, but they all come in and hold him back.
Selwyn Cobber.
Safidi. Fourth tackle. Again, another try, and it's come off Ponga. It's Fitzgibbon who's crashed across. And the bunker is being asked to have a look at this.
No, he's given himself up there.
Coming up to 4, I've got no try.
Lachlan Fitzgibbon.
Yeah, he's no
Checking
shiver.
grounding possession.
Everyone come over to celebrate, and he said, no, I cannot tell a lie. I dropped it.
Tony Staggs is just affecting a tackle. Lachlan Fitzgibbon loses possession of the ball in the field of play. We have a decision.
Well, he's honest. You'd let him marry your daughter. He's honest.
There was a tackle on Bradman Best's previous couple of tackles, and Selwyn Cobber
No, it's short.
and Katoni Staggs, but in particular, Cobbo. Watch the strength here. Bradman Best, as we know, is the strongest man in the world. And look at the way they hold him up there. And Cobbo, we're talking about a lot of talk about his attack, but his defence then. Nice desperation there from Katoni Staggs.
They can't quite get into the contest, the Broncos, can they? Newcastle are just overwhelming them at the moment.
There's big Corey Oates with his first yardage run of the night, but the Knights are offside from the scrum. They held it in at the back there and tried to trap them, and that's what they did.
The worrying thing here, the opening 17.5 minutes, it's all been the Knights. Quality field position, a lot of the momentum. They get an error there, now a penalty. And the Broncos get a set start 50 metres out. Big test defensively for the Knights.
Should have news on Kurt Capel shortly from our sideline team who's being assessed for the HIA.
Yeah, well, he tried to pass it off as a poke in the eye. We'll soon find out if he was telling the truth.
Now Gamble comes over to the left-hand side. And he submits in the tackle of Milford, who wore that Brisbane number 6 jumper for many seasons. Jensen. Up over the 20 now. Randall the defender. Walters left. Ezra Mam to the line. Oh, he runs into his support man. Oh, and dropped the ball. They really clattered bodies, those two. He got him flush, his own man.
He's looked sharp. Ezra Mam when he took off.
Oh, Carrigan with a shot. Now Dom Young into the furnace. That's a good fighting effort, wasn't it? And he plays it here with only one marker, so Gagai tries to run and Young gets the ball back. And once again, struggles for every metre on tackle. Oh, penalty.
Yeah, put that down to the run from Dominic Young. Went into contact, got the legs pumping, left 2 behind. On that quick ruck, got his team a penalty. That was on effort from this young man. I can see him building into a cult figure here in Newcastle.
Here's Frizzell. Brilliant to watch Kalen Ponga's work so far. The defence, you can see they're befuddled, aren't they? Where is he? Keep an eye on the number 1. They play it here 11 metres out. Blue, and there's Ponga. They rush him. Good tackle. Tossing Gamble. Clever now. Rolls up to the 10-metre line, in line with the left-hand post. The Knights get set right. Clune plays to Milford now, and that's knocked down by Corey Oates. Man picks it up and tries to race away, but it'll be a knock-on, and it might have been a try-saving knock-on, actually.
All up. Shot clock on. Adam, where do you want
This will be more pressure for the Broncos. Plenty of ball movement for the Knights. I've got to say the Broncos' defence is standing up, though.
Yeah, just that when they're going to that left side, Adam Clune's going to play to Ponga. He has to play a little bit earlier. It goes so far into the line. It's Capewell coming back. You see he goes right into the line, which takes Ponga's time. So you're going to rush on the outside. You want to play a bit earlier, Clune.
Gagai, he's come over to the left of the ground and busted a couple of tackles. Farnworth comes in to secure him. 6 metres out. Randall waiting. Clement playing on. Barnett takes it under pressure there, right at the line. Oh, the hell call came. He could have got the offload away. Clune from Milford. Tries the big fend on Ezra Mann and got him on the face, but Farnworth comes in to dump him into the ground. 8 metres out. Randall. Clune to Clemmer. No pass that time. Oh no, don't speak too soon. Kalen Ponga swings it straight away to Brisbane Best. He gets it backhand to Edric Lee now, but the defence marks up nicely out there. Ponga. Adam Clune. Kicks towards the sticks. Tyson Frizzell for number 2. Couldn't handle it. And Oates is there to mop it up. And he can't escape Ponga. They're going to see whether Frizzell was knocked over.
Well, they're appealing, the Knights fans are appealing that he was tackled, he juggles the ball.
We've got no try. We're having a look at contact on Tyson Frizzell.
Well, he gets a little bit of bump in pursuit, but then he's tackled after he plays at the ball.
Well, Tamari Martin, he has to make the
Two
tackle.
chases onside.
Just wait on it.
Tyson Frizzell and Herbie Farnworth are running shoulder to shoulder for a loose ball, so it's play on to this point.
Well, tomorrow.
Tyson Frizzell then juggles the ball and is legally tackled as he's still trying to gain possession. We have a decision.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
It's the right decision.
They ruled shoulder to shoulder. Tackle 0, guys. Yeah, we're not going early.
Gus, would you be worried about all the momentum and field position, only up by 6? If you're Adam O'Brien?
Well, depends who scores next. I wouldn't be too worried at the moment, but they've got to convert that pressure into points, and it will be a concern if Broncos are next on the scoreboard.
Danica Mason, a pilot medical update for us.
Yes, just a quick update on Kurt Capewell. He's about to come back into the action. He has passed his head injury assessment. He did also cop an elbow to the eye, but he's all good to play on. And Freddie?
Yeah, it's not often the Newcastle crowd wouldn't know a rule, but I figure they got that one wrong. Once a player plays at the ball, he's fair game to the defence, so Tyson Frizzell legally tackled. They weren't happy.
Happy when the call doesn't go their way, Brad. 6-0 Newcastle. Flegley you can see on the ground there. And Gamble, the kick-up. Staggs and Cobbo, the pursuers, but that was a fraction deep for them to make an attack at it, and Lee takes it well.
Penalty there. Just watching this Bronco attack, when they are in possession of the ball, it is quite obvious when Adam Reynolds is not there, isn't it? There's just a class factor missing.
Well, the way he plays, he handles the ball 3-4 times in a set of 6, especially when they're in good field position. And it's just everyone around. He makes everyone comfortable because they all know their jobs. He's pushing the forwards around in the middle of the field. He's organising the edge forwards and the centres and the fullback. So just with that different voice, it's going to be difficult for the Broncos.
Clemmer with a good late offload there. And Randall can't advance the position too much. Walters grabs him. Clune now for Barnett.
He's in good form tonight, Clemmer, isn't he?
Yeah, as I said, he got the 3 points last week. Wound back the clock a little bit, if you will. Now Milford comes over the left and links with Ponga. And Best, what a tackle. Staggs.
What a battle out there, Best and Staggs.
Isn't that great to watch? Ponga now. He's going to roll it through. Tyson's going to have another crack at him. Oh, he's pushed Ezra Mam out of the way. He nearly set him tumbling over the back.
Just push him.
He's given away a penalty himself this time.
He was going to get his own back there.
That's the second time he's called for the kick, the back row. Look at this. Get in there behind. Can't get the ball, so I'll knock you out of the way. And I'll tackle you. A little bit of the wrecking ball about him there.
So Jacob Saifidi's on the ground now. He's wearing 15 for Newcastle. Barnett, the other tackler. Here's Payne Haas. You can see why he's leading the comp in post-contact meters. Look at that. They got hold of him before the halfway. He's nearly up to the 40.
He's phenomenal.
Gamble. And a flat ball here to Ricky. Good quick play the ball on the back of that as well. Now Flegler played 44 minutes last week. Ran for 156 metres.
He's a good player.
And Haas now plays at the line. Gamble, short ball, Kate ball back on there. Excellent tackle. Tyson Brazil once again. It's a man at a dummy half. Milford's given a 6 again away, and Walters is going to score. He wasn't square at marker, Anthony Milford.
Wait, Joey. We're back to tackle 0. We've got a 6 more, Anthony Milford at marker. Want to see if Billy Walters loses it into a defender. But we've got a 6 more.
He hasn't declared try or no try.
The pass from Ezra Mam is play on. The ball doesn't touch the ground. Billy Walters at this stage has possession of the ball.
Bobbles it there. And
just looking to determine if Billy Walters maintains possession when he makes contact with Kalen Ponga.
Gets it back, I think.
The ball does come free but does not touch an opponent. We have a decision.
Broncos get their first try, and Billy gets his first try as a Bronco.
Harvey Norman replay, quick thinking out of dummy half. Milford's got to infringe to try and stop it, but Billy Walters picks it up and he's having to bustle his way to the try line to get the Broncos back on board. Now, Andrew, I can answer your question. I would be concerned about all the possession Newcastle's had and the fact that the scores could easily be levelled up now.
Billy Walters was down in Melbourne and then went to the West Tigers and gets a chance under his father's coaching at the Broncos. Equally at home in the 6 and the 9, and he was right there when he needed to be. So Katoni Staggs is going to do the goal kicking. Now Adam Reynolds. Gives the ball a solid whack, as you'd expect. Oh, what a beautiful strike.
Conversion to 10 flag to Tony Staggs was successful. Just on 13 minutes remaining in the first half, and we are all locked up at 6 points all.
So the Broncos have hung in there against the weight of possession for Newcastle, and they've locked this game up after 27 minutes. That strike from Tony Staggs, Andrew, that made a whack.
It was
smooth, didn't it?
Pure.
Yeah.
It went whack. You could hear the sound.
Yeah.
Look at that down there. The Newcastle Knights, 17 play-the balls inside the opposite 20. Broncos only 2. Yet we're all tied up at 6. So that becomes a concern now.
So Carrigan still going strong.
And a reward for great Bronco defence, because the Newcastle Knights have thrown plenty at them.
Yeah. Here's Gamble again. Up and away. Edric Lee. He's done a great job just to get back on the field, Edric. He's had, what do you have, over 12 months out of the game?
It's longer.
Yeah. Yes, Brad?
They're just on the back of the Broncos' defence. That's how they've been winning the last month or so. Their last 3 games, they've conceded 7 points, 12 points, and then 0 points last week. And every time I actually speak to a Bronco, it's Kurt Capewell that they have to thank. I reckon he's brought something to the team.
Yeah, well, a bit more perspective around that improvement, Brad. Their defence last year was ranked 13 in the competition. They're now up to 6th, which is a marked improvement. Here's a chance for Gagai. He didn't give it to Young. He comes back to the middle. Dane Gagai, then he puts it on the boot. Then it's juggled at the back. Oh, and rough treatment here for Cobbo, who gets drilled into the ground. Farnworth scampering away, making good meters, and here's Cobbo again. Busting out of tackles, beats another one.
Gosh, what a player.
Now Flegler gets an offload back for Carrigan. And Dom Young in the middle of the ground brings him to ground. Well, there's nothing, there's no shyness about their willingness to attack, turn defence into attack quickly. Ricky, and on for Staggs. His partner has gone back. Yes, that's okay. Cobbo playing it. And Tyson Gamble couldn't get a clean kick on that one, but it's bobbling away, and the Broncos are coming. Look out, Kalen. Oh, no, Ponga's knocked the ball on.
Use the ground to
Isn't it amazing how often when a player miskicks the ball, something remarkable happens? The miskicks are the hardest ones to get sometimes. He's rushed, and it bobbles around, and then it bounces around, and Kalen Ponga says, I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it. I drop it. What did Billy say? The brilliant, ugly kick. Or the
Beautiful, ugly kick.
The ugly, beautiful kick.
Something like that, yeah.
Brad Fittler.
Well, you don't practice gathering ugly, beautiful kicks, do you? You normally just, flick it away and go, well, kick another one, kick another one. Well, you don't practice it.
Well, they've got a great chance here, and Gamble goes to Corey Oates. Comes steaming onto it. 4 metres short now. Now Pakes is on the ground for the Broncos. And Tyson Gamble, he's had a lot of touches in the first half. Plays it to Pakes. Ball to Martin now. And Staggs up against Bradman Best. He almost broke out of Bradman's tackle, but Barnett was there to make sure it was finished. Flegler runs into Fitzgibbon, then Barnett, and Clemmer there as well. So that's 3 tackles down. Corey Pakes. Carrigan for Gamble for Ezra Mann, tries to dink it through and behind them, and Newcastle have dived on it. And it's Tyson Brazil again. So Dominic Young, it's a really interesting story. He played 1 game in the English Super League and then came over to Australia to try his luck, and took I reckon half a season and he got a shot in first grade, and he's, as you say, Andrew, he's become a popular member of this club.
Well, the first day he arrived in Newcastle, he'd been here 1 day, and he turned up and trained the next day, and it was 42 degrees.
Ooh.
It was a shock. Incredible athlete. I think he's only started playing rugby league when he was 13, 14.
Well, they've got 2 big, tall wingers, haven't they? Edric Lee on one side and Dominic Young on the other.
Now Pakes. Bahas trying to pull through the line. Fitzgibbon and Clune stopped him, but not after not before. He'd run for 15 metres. Flegler this time. 15 Jacob Safidi, 16 Leo Thompson. Pakes now, and Gamble. Selwyn Cobbo racing after this, and so is Ricky, but Edric Lee takes it just on his goal line.
Good quality game, this.
Yeah.
And plenty of physicality. They're really, the contact is physical.
Big hit. Here we go, Dominic Young.
There we go, they're giving him the 1-2 punch.
That for a run.
That's a beauty, the 1-2 punch.
Penalty.
Great work, wins a penalty.
And that's another illustration of what Andrew said earlier.
Yeah, but Edric Lee caught the ball, got belted, got up and took it on the next play and got it forward. And then his wingman or his wing partner comes across and has a run himself, fights hard, gets the penalty. Yeah. That's energy, that's enthusiasm.
On his foot.
2 big, strong wingers doing their stuff.
Great way to start round 11 of the competition here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Now Leo Thompson, another one that hasn't been in rugby league long. He was a rugby union player, but he's been very impressive this year. He's got a twin brother, Tyrone, who's playing Super Rugby with the Chiefs. As Ponga quickly goes through the hands now. Best up against Staggs. He got it away to Edric Lee. And they shut that play down. Cobbo made a good tackle, but Lee plays it inside the 10. Ponga for Clune now. He's got plenty of options here. He goes to Milford, who broke a tackle and then rolls a kick through. They're all after it. Young's there. Gagai's there. Gagai gets the try.
Oh, that is brilliant. Really brilliant. Great football, both teams. Across to the left-hand side of the field, and Bradman Bass nearly gets Edric Lee away. It comes back to the right. They get up quickly on Milford to cut him off. Harvey Norman replay. Watch the twinkle toes of Milford in amongst the defenders, in, out, bing, and then gets a little kick away. Tyson Frizzell again chasing, but it's bounced up into the path of Dane Gagai, and he gets the 4-pointer. Terrific stuff. Look at that, look at that. That's brilliant.
Welcome back, Dane Gagai, getting his 4th try in this season. And he loves it. And they're all in there, and look, they're all around the new boy, Anthony Milford.
They've got the try yet?
Don't get nervous, Andrew.
They haven't awarded the try yet. I think they're looking at Tyson Frizzell, whether he was onside.
It's going to get reviewed.
It's going to get reviewed.
Not always.
Brad Fittler.
Well, I was just about to say that Tyson did a good job by not putting his hands on Corey Oates. They're going for the grounding.
Looking at grounding.
Well, you know when they do that, he's in trouble.
Dane Gagai has
He's gone.
grip of the ball here. He then loses grip of the ball.
Gone.
Get it back.
You can't
Dane
get it
Gagai
back.
then fails to re-grip or hold the ball prior to it coming to the ground. We have a decision.
How can you re-grip?
It's impossible. I don't think I've ever seen anyone re-grip.
So he loses the ball, but then he gets control of the ball and slams it into the ground. I'm trying to think anyone whose hands are big enough.
But we knows who aren't anyway, Andrew.
Yes, that's right.
Can we get your mitts on TV? Where's the camera?
Need a close-up.
No, but I thought Tyson did a really good job there.
Wait.
They're all pressuring in on the ball. And all you want to do is get to the ball, and Corey Oates will stand in front, held his patience. Gagai gets the ball but fails to put it down.
That doesn't detract from the quality of that play by Milford. That was quite brilliant. To dodge the defence and then thread a pinpoint kick like that. This has been a wonderful game. And Farnworth linking up with Oates now. Gagai getting across there with Young. And Milford part of the tackle too. So the last 5 minutes until the break here. 6 points apiece. It's been fast, it's been physical. And we've got a deadlock on the scoreboard to go with it all. Carrigan. And Haas, look at this again, he's nearly through.
He hasn't had a spell, has he?
I think he gets one in August.
Oh, Gamble with a short little ball there to Ricky. Oh, he lost the ball on the last tackle. And the way they're going, Gus, he mightn't be getting a break until September.
Shot clock on. Where do you
He
want
won't
the
need
scrum?
one.
Middle.
He could play 7 days a week.
Scrum, because he hasn't brought it back into play. Arms around. Shot clock off.
Just might ask Brad Fittler about Payne Haas. How long does he play in Origin, Freddie?
Well, most of the time he's come off the bench. And he'll come on just before half time. You just let him go until he runs out of puff. And that's normally never.
It's normally game 3.
It's about midnight.
Good. Tough run.
Good quality game.
Yeah.
Payne Haas, 96 metres game. Clemmer, 109. He's flying, Clemmer.
So Crossland in 14 doing the dummy half work. Milford there linking and Ponga trying to find a gap in the middle.
There's a little trick play from in their own half. That had a little touch of the Andrew Johns about it, that one.
Look at that one. Well, that swirling kick doesn't go deep, and Gamble does well to get back there. That was in no man's land, that kick. So Anthony Milford was the one that kind of started this floating bomb thing, didn't he? He used to send up those massive kicks.
Was that Katoni Staggs? One of those rare players, Katoni, who can actually hurt the opposition when he runs the ball. That time, he picked out Phoenix Crosley and just threw him away. He's power.
We've got that oomph factor. It's not easy to say, oomph factor.
He did it nicely. Oh, Ezra Mann's beaten the tackle. Oh, it didn't be that one. Leo Thompson. Good acceleration, though, from the 19-year-old. Carrigan. That was a bit of a moonball, that one. The referee says it was forward.
Yeah, that just...
Masters here,
not
guys.
sure if it slipped out of the hands or he just didn't have the...
He got his hands in the wrong position.
It's over here.
He mightn't have had grip of the ball properly.
Let's get our 6, guys.
Yeah, he's down in his fingers.
Loving this game.
That's terrific.
I wonder what Kalen Ponga's thinking now. A minute and a half before half time. There he is there. The skipper. Started the opening 15-20 minutes, he was on fire. Hasn't had much ball with the Broncos' dominance the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But he gets an opportunity right on half time.
Crossland now with a run. It's interesting watching the defences when the great ball players are in action, Andrew, isn't it? You can just see the doubt that they don't want to commit. They hang off, and that's what Kalen has done in this game so far. So much uncertainty, and they know that they're capable of picking them apart now. There's the chorus of boos. Milford again. Oh, good catch by Ponga. He overran that, and it was a lovely catch in the left hand. So last roll of the dice for the Knights in the first half. Milford across the ground. Links up with Clune. A kick for Edric Lee to run after, but it'll fly to the in goal, and Martin will take the catch. He's going to run back and take a tap, and Oates, throws himself at the line. Came out the other side.
Just on 10 seconds left in the first half in what's been a terrific first 40 minutes of rugby league. Really good.
Sorry, Gus. Selwyn Cobbo there. Pakes. And over the gamble. And no one's interested in anything further.
Well, they'll all need a break. They'll all need a drink. And they'll all need a talking to, because it's pretty tight out there.
As tight as it gets, in fact. 6 points all. The Knights scored first through Tyson Frizzell, and then the hit back for Brisbane through Billy Walters. A cracker to start. Round 11 in Thursday night footy at 6 apiece. Returning players. Gagai, the main one amongst them. And Anthony Milford in his first game for Newcastle really make an impression. So a short kick off Edric Lee, if you don't mind. It's a long way down from up there. He attacked that ball and took it right around his toes. Oh, Thompson rattled up there by Carrigan and Pakes. Look at this one. Get down, Edric. Nicely done. Fitzgibbon in that 7-game losing streak for Newcastle. Fitzgibbon missed 6 of them. And his return has bolstered their pack along with Barnett, of course. Oh no, Oates through the centre of the defence. Gets to Ponga and he makes the tackle, but they forgot to wrap him up there. Pakes for Gamble. And here's Herbie now. Payne Haas. Young up there to stop him before he could hit full stride. Inside Newcastle's 30 now. And Carrigan. Gamble teaming up with Martin. And Staggs got the better of Bradman Best on that occasion.
He is a brute.
Flegler now runs towards the sticks, got an offload away, a nice one. Carrigan and Haas. It's on the ground, a couple of bounces. Farnworth with it now. And Tyson's got him. He got him by the jumper and then dragged him to the ground. Last tackle. He'll be Gamble, and he's kicking out here. Staggs is there. It's a tap back. It finds its way to Cobbo. Selwyn Cobbo gets a pass away. Here's Gamble now. Basketball over the top. Pass for Ezra Mann in a bit of broken space here. Mann toes it ahead. Ponga picks that up on the run.
You just see the footwork from Ezra Mann there.
You seen much of him, Gus?
Yeah, I have. But the footwork there was just delightful. If you blink, you miss it.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is again. Danica?
Yes, the message from coach Adam O'Brien to his players at halftime, he says he wants to see more patience, he wants to see more discipline, and he says to expect a dogfight.
Yeah, the wind got up late this afternoon from the south. I'll go to Brad Fittler, see if that breeze is still blowing behind the Knights.
Yeah, we'll find out when Freddie's back from the sheds. He's been hunting. Oh, you
I'm
there,
back.
Brett? Yep.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the flag at the southern end of the ground, and it's up, the Australian flag. But it's just cold.
Yeah.
It's cold. Just on that young Ezra, both times he's been in space now, he's looked to kick. It's a real habit of young kids coming through. As soon as they get in space, they just kick. They love kicking. I can hear that.
Hurts a lot more when you're cold, when your bones are a bit creaky, Freddie. Haas now out the back, a little overlap here. Farnworth, they've started fast after half-time. Brisbane, Ezra Mam on the back up now, gets to Kalen Ponga. The Knights have stayed in the sheds. Here goes Kate Ball. Milford was slow to get back. Oh, the pass didn't find its mark.
Well, lucky there, the Knights. Thought they were offside at the play the ball. Just losing control of the contact, first up contact. Herbie Farnworth, troubling Gagai. Here he is, speed, gets through, gets an offload. And Ezra Mann gets through here, tackled by Ponga. I thought this next play here, I thought the Knights were lucky to get away. I thought they were offside.
Well, tonight's Knights Supporters Club results are up on the big screen. Our winners can collect their prizes from the Supporters Club outlet at Bay 70 on level 3 of the Western Concourse. Congratulations to all of our winners.
One down.
I'm Jim Tyson. Newcastle Knights.
Break!
A bit of push and shove between the young bulls at the scrum there. Flegler and Leo Thompson. I like the old days, mate.
That's not a scrum.
It's a great offload. Crossland now, and Fitzgibbon.
Often makes me wonder how three blokes tackle a man, but no one tackles the ball. Three men had hold of it there, and he just got the ball away so easy.
Here's a Milford floater. Good catch. Big Corey Oates. So he wound back the clock this year. He's got 9 tries in 10 games leading into this.
He's been grateful.
He's the only player left in this Brisbane team from back in 2017 when they last won 5 games straight. Flegler knocked over. Jacob Saifidi around the legs, and Fitzgibbon part of that tackle as well. Now Ricky. Oh, a booming run. Good work. And Gamble, they rushed. And Martin got it away. Staggs is going to roll one through. Edric gets back there, wanted to pass it, thought better of it. Now Brisbane Best. They have hit hard, these teams tonight, haven't they? There's another example. Dominic Young running hard and met equally as powerfully.
It's real fatigue getting in this game. Too many stoppages in the second half.
Brazil. Milford again. Goes drop punt style this time. Now Cobbo's got a back pedal. Takes it sweetly. Look at this. He's through half a gap and past another, and then he steps Milford and he gets back past the 30.
Haven't they got some young talent, the Broncos? Billy Slater's watching tonight, watching Cobbo's performance.
Ezra Mam again. Carrigan on. Palacia back out there. We saw him in the first half as Kurt Capel's HIA replacement. Now Tamale Martin. A high kick to Young to the fuse. He knocked it back, and Ezra Mam also picked up the loose ball and got it backwards as well. So it's play on, 6 more Brisbane. This is a job for Newcastle now. It's Kobe Hetherington, fresh out there. Crossland the tackler. Martin takes off at them. Wrapped up by Thompson and Fitzgibbon. Pates goes left. Carrigan, they rushed him. He got a ball back to Pates. And then away to Palacia. And Ponga was up in the main line and helped to make the tackle. That's 3 used for the Broncos. Pates goes left. Nice long pass. Ezra Mann. And oh, what a tackle by Young. Raced in off the wing and got his man. Man to Hetherington. Tackled on 5, right in the middle of the ground here, just inside Newcastle's 10. Pates, gamble, gives the ball away to Ricky, who'll score a try.
Yeah, nice pass. Tyson Gamble. This is his play. He likes to go to the line and play the short pass to his back rower. Harvey Norman replay the Knights' defence. 6 and 7. And just plays the nice short ball there. And the Broncos go in.
Jordan Ricky puts the Broncos ahead. He's one of this pack of Broncos forwards who are realising this potential.
Well, his last play, but no thought of the kick. He's forward doing his job on the edge of the field there, hitting his hole. He's put down there, when compared to the Gagai one, is exactly the same motion.
Since half-time, they've gone up a gear, the Broncos, and the Knights, they haven't.
Here's Katoni Staggs. The Steedens trembling the way he kicked it the first time. Oh, boom.
Version 10 by Tony Staggs was successful. Just on 29.5 minutes remaining in the second half. Brisbane Broncos 12, leading on NIB Newcastle Knights 6. Short time ago, change made by coach Alan O'Brien, number 16, Leo Thompson, replaced by number 10, Daniel Safidi, brought to you by Bryden's Lawyers.
Fitzgibbon bandaged up and getting back out there. So the Knights now have to play the chase game. That's where he got opened up there.
It's on your
Oh,
run.
he got an elbow from his own man.
Some Selwyn Cobbo's touches tonight. Ooh, it's an error here.
At least underneath him and loses it.
How old's Cobbo? Is he 19? 18? Some of his runs have just been not only class, but they have been tough.
He's turned 19, Andrew. Yes, Brad?
Well, Daniel Safidi's just gone back on. This is what they need now, the Knights, is that little bit of leadership in that middle. There's been a few breaks have been all around the middle from wingers, Corey Oates and also Selwyn Cobbo. Big 30 minutes for Daniel.
Here's Milford. The pass went behind him. Well, how about this for a chance? An unexpected one to grab that try back. Here's Safidi. He'll be very fresh. He's had a long break. Crossland goes behind Barnett to Ponga. He plays flat now to Fitzgibbon, who was tackled well around the legs there by Staggs. But look at this, they're off quickly again. Brisbane Best won't get the ball down. Look at them scramble, the Brisbane defenders.
But watch the technique of Katoni Staggs here. The way he uses his body. Or was it Jordan Ricky? Bradman Best is going to score for all money. Watch how low he gets in and then twists him and gets his body in between. That's great defence.
That's why they spend the hours in the gym, isn't it? Throwing weights around so they can throw weights around when you get out on the field.
Milford stabs it through the line. Oates, he's got a big turning circle, Corey, and they're going to get him. Oh, penalty to...
Close the gap on Tyson back here.
Okay, Frizzell was interfered with.
Two of you close the gap on
Just
Tyson.
watching that previous set of 6, the right side defence. Here's where we go. The grubber through. Watch Tyson Frizzell. Gets checked off the ball. Capewell there. Yeah, the right side defence of the Broncos was really compressed. Ponga came to the left side and played a short ball to Lachlan Fitzgibbon. If you can find Bradman Best, there's space there.
Safidi gets the Knights rolling once again. 6 metres, 7 metres out. Barnett rolls towards the post. Carrigan's there. I'm not sure. He's had a break, actually. Safidi again. Oh, up. Oh, Crossan got it away at the back. And Clue now. And Frizzell! He thought he saw a bit of daylight there, Tyson. It closed quickly. Now Ponga with a spiral ball for Best. Bradman Best, backhander. They've run out of room.
What's Tyson Gamble doing?
Yeah, time off.
Oh no. There's an injury here, bad injury to Bradman Best.
They're taking it straight off.
He flicks this ball out. He's got that left-hand Gidley flick. I think when he offloads this ball, does he land with his arm out?
Oh.
That's the last time we need to see that.
Yeah, no.
Very unfortunate. And the very, very experienced trainer there got him straight off the field.
There's been a replacement. Matt Croker
Wait,
has
guys,
gone
wait,
on.
Pat, wait.
And I'd imagine that maybe Lachlan Fitzgibbon and Mitch Barnett will go to left centre.
He was one of a host of newcomers to the NRL last year, Matt Croker. We've seen him a couple of times in the season so far.
He's got a really good late offload in his game. Quite good footwork for a forward.
Martin for Ezra Mann and Herbie Farnworth from a long way back. Now Palacia. They try an attractive style, Brisbane, don't they? Oh, Gamble might have been taken out there.
Oh, it's just poor discipline.
In the air, in a vulnerable position.
Well, I think he's holding a knee here. Is it a knee? Or is he winded?
Yeah, that set of 6 was going nowhere.
Oh. Yeah, got him. So in this instance, the penalty is actually awarded where the ball lands, which is going to bring the penalty goal option into play if they decide they want to look at an 8-point gap. He's been stung. Getting some air back in the lungs. Coming up on Macca's Friday night footy, it's the Eels against the Seagulls at Combank Stadium. Parramatta catch all the action from 7:30 on the only place you'll see it live and free, Nines Wide World of Sports. Para-Manly, Gus. Para-Manly. In fact, they're going to take a shot here. So as Katoni Staggs lines this up. So Katoni Staggs, who we've learnt tonight, is as sweet a striker as there is. There's a bit of pressure on him here. An 8-point gap is really very handy at this stage of the game. Oh, yeah.
Time to run!
That comes Quinn Palacia. Oh! Whoa!
Safidi.
Well, it really hasn't been easy for the Broncos tonight. The Knights have played really good and it's been physical, but they're just grafting their way along, aren't they? It's a much improved football team.
Oh, there's a good run. Kobe Hetherington. And he played it quickly too. Marcus didn't have time to get in position, and Capewell.
I love this part of their game. When Corey Pace goes to dummy half, their ability to bend side backs.
Gamble runs. Staggs gets to Lee. That was around the corner, and the referee says it went forward on the last.
We'll have to build back in the game, Newcastle. 23 minutes to go. It's been all the Broncos in this second half. Got to get some field position.
The all-important pilot medical update. Danica?
Yes, as we thought, it was a dislocated elbow for Brisbane Best. I've just spoken to the medical staff. They have been able to put it back in, and as you can understand, though, he's in a fair bit of pain, and they're just assessing whether he will have to go off to hospital or not.
Awful injury. Thanks, Danica. Haven't scored since very early in the game here, Newcastle. Here's Croker. Wants to try to play it quickly here on 5. And Anthony Milford bangs one up in the air. Young making a chase at it. But Oates takes it safely. Martin for Capewell. And Farnworth. Played his 50th NRL game last week, Herbie. He lost the ball. Jordan Ricky just spilt it there, getting up to play it.
Yeah, the petrol tanks are full, the Broncos. So the Knights have to try to build this pressure. Here's the spilled ball. And it's up to their halfback, Adam Clune here. Very hard to break down a defence when a lot of their big men are fresh. It's up to Clune there to control this set of 6. Big thing at the end of this set of 6, they'll get an attacking kick. He's got to be thinking, I'm going to do something on this last play.
Back down to Danica.
Yeah, it's been a great crowd here tonight. 13,312. They are in full voice, although a little subdued at the moment.
Yeah.
And also very brave as well, considering the current temperatures.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly, and it just got a bit ice cold in the stands because Anthony Milford dropped it off the scrum, as you saw. So Ricky. Held in the tackle of Edric Lee, along with Mitch Barnett. Everington now. Inside the 30. Ball goes to Carrigan. Gamble around the back. Plays it flat pass. Forward pass, in fact.
Really struggling to stop the go forward, the Knights. A lot of the Broncos forwards, as Tyson Gamble just punched himself in the head. A lot of their forwards pulling through tackles, playing the ball far too quick. The ball goes forward there.
Come on, who's in? Who's not? Shot clock off. Tight, please. Phoenix in. Break.
Milford feeds. And Gagai. I don't think I've called him in the second half until now.
No, he's had no ball whatsoever. And you think with Barnett left centre, they'll have to go to that right side to Frizzell and also Gagai.
So Daniel Saifidi on the halfway. Croker inside, lovely, Ponga, Caleb Ponga runs away, goes and scores the try! Oh, the speed of Ponga was one thing, but the ball from Croker.
Well, he just glides along, doesn't he, Caleb Ponga? I was waiting for the extravagant step, but he just had him beaten with angle and speed. Harvey Norman replay, out ball, in ball, beautifully done. Look at his glides. No big step, just backed his pace and momentum to getting past. That's beautiful. You see the great ones in flight like that.
Yeah, superstar qualities, Harvey Norman replay. They needed something special, the Knights, and the captain delivers. Brad Fittler.
Well, the biggest decisions for the Knights players when Kalen Ponga scored the try was whether they go down to celebrate with Kalen or run back to Matt Croker, who threw the beautiful pass. It was quite a celebration back on the 40-metre line. Great try. It was a beautiful, slick play. Showed a lot of confidence there. Just demanded the ball. Had his captain, called his captain inside. Here he is here. Look at that.
You told us he's a ball player, Matt Croker.
He got whacked after he passed.
Just on 17.5 minutes remaining in the second half. Brisbane Broncos 14, leading your Knights 12. Tonight's official match attendance is 13,312. A big thank you to all of our members and supporters coming out to McDonald Jones Stadium to support your NIB Newcastle Knights.
Stay on.
Ah, well, that play by Newcastle brought an old coach to his feet. Beautiful little play. Croker to Ponga, and now Clemmer's charging back. You like that one, Gus?
It's an oldie but a goodie. A little out ball, in ball, looking for a lazy forward that doesn't do his job. They found one there. It's handy if you give it to a quick one too.
Oh, yes, 2 points now. And the home team with a wonderful try. Let's see if it gets their tails up. Andrew said they were flat after half-time, but they've got a bit of momentum here as Milford goes to Gagai. He's through. Oh, he got dragged down from behind by Farnworth. Milford now, he wants an outside man, sends the kick up. Barnett's there. Oh, they're not going to get above him. They're not going to get above Selwyn. Selwyn might go the length if you don't tackle him. Selwyn, Cobbo's through. Cobbo's got Gamble there. shows the dummy. Ponga gets swatted away, and eventually Cobbo's tackled 10 metres over the halfway.
19. We're watching an absolute superstar. A superstar.
Takes now, Ricky.
There was nothing doing there. There was no space.
I love the strength at the end of it where he pushed over Cameron Ponga. Nearly pushed him to Swansea.
Pakes. Carrigan, Martin now, and Staggs. Lee held on for dear life and had to make that tackle. Oh, he tried to farm a 6 again. I reckon the ref was about to give that and just pull his hand out. Now Young up against Oates. The ball's there. Gagai's got it. Then Gagai's going to be...
Knock on.
It's a knock on.
Goal line drop out.
It's a drop out coming. It would have been anyway.
Well, Gagai's, I think, offside there, but you can't be offside in your own in goal. Which is why they've called the line drop out. What's this?
There was nothing, absolutely nothing doing.
What's the end of this? Cameron Ponga comes across. What's this? That way.
It's Inglis all over again. Yeah. Same body shape, same ability.
Same stride.
That was like swatting a mosquito.
There goes Carrigan now. Yes, Brad?
That's the third time now the Knights have kicked the ball and a winger has broken through the middle of their defence.
Yeah. Kobe Hetherington put a fend on Crossland, breaks through. Ponga made the tackle. They're going to score here. Oh, he passed it off the ground. Did he? No.
Wow.
What did he say? Is that off the ground?
Yeah.
Passing off the ground.
He's saying he was tackled.
Ball carrying arm.
How did he get through then?
Well, he just pushed someone out of the way.
Nice defence go up past the ball.
He just
Fergus Crosland just doesn't make his tackle.
Well, he's down. He can't do that. Ball carrying arm comes in contact with the ground. He's got tacklers all over him.
Yeah.
Little rush of blood. Got excited.
A reminder, Telstra is proud to be the naming rights partner of the NRL Telstra Premiership for 21 consecutive years. We've still got a long way till home, haven't we? 13 and a half minutes. There's some tired players out there. This has been one heck of a ball game.
A great game. And I think the winner is still well hidden.
So Clune now, and Tyson Brazil feels like his 100th carry. Clune and Clemmer, good offload. Crossland's there, Clune's there, fires it out. Barnett took a low pass, put a step on. That was good work to get away from Staggs, but they get him before he gets to the 20-metre line. Here's the final tackle. Ball played to Crossland. It's Clune. He gets a high ball away to Milford, who rolls through and chases after it. Oh, it got big on Corey Oates. But he got it, and he didn't get through the line that time.
Hard to get too big on Corey.
Yeah, really big. Now, Payne Haas, he's had a break, and he'll go through the stumps now. Martin for Staggs now. Oh, look at that. He left Clune behind. They're all there. Cobbo! Selwyn Cobbo! What a tackle by Young! But Cobbo gets up and goes again to score.
The Knights are appealing for an obstruction
I
here.
want you to check the catch back there.
And once again, is there three of Cobbo out there? Adam Clune is appealing for an obstruction. Watch Harvey Norman replay. Just watch the bottom of the screen here. Well, Tamari Martin catches the ball on the inside of the lead. If they're going to referee black and white, which they have, this will be no try. Watch Tamari, if we go back, Tamari Martin catches the ball on the inside of the lead runner and play on. This will show it here. Catches the ball on the inside and goes behind the lead runner. And then look at this young, absolute superstar. Still growing into his body. And have a look at him. Gus?
Yeah, he's a beauty. Might all be in vain.
Yeah, okay. Just under review for possible obstruction.
Tamari Martin catches the ball on the inside of the lead runner. However, he passes it before running behind. We're playing on to this point.
Really?
Wow.
I thought the rule was.
Wow.
Selwyn Cobbo breaks the tackle. We're playing on. Selwyn Cobbo then grounds the ball in the in goal. We have a decision.
What they've ruled is as soon as he caught it, but then releases it straight away before he goes behind.
You can't catch it behind someone and then just pass it. That's an obstruction. That's the point of an obstruction.
What they've ruled is he's caught it and passed it straight away. He hasn't run behind him.
Brad Fittler?
Yeah, a lot of times when they do catch on the inside, it doesn't impede the defence, but this time you can clearly see that Clune had Ricky right in front of him, so he couldn't see what Tamari Martin was doing with the ball.
No, it's laughable.
Sometimes you can get obstructed with a body, but that time his view was obstructed, and that really
it's the same review.
held him up on the tackle and the opportunity to get the Katani Stags. That's a bad call. Bad call.
Well, I don't know if you're entitled to review, but that just flies in the face of everything they've done with the bunker for the last 10 years.
So Selwyn Cobbo is awarded the try. As soon as he got that ball, he thought he was going to go untouched. The chase from Dominic Young from the other side of the ground was spectacular, but the try has been awarded here, and Staggs, who has kicked beautifully tonight, is next to the sticks to stretch this back out to an 8-point margin.
Just on 10.5 minutes remaining in the second half. Brisbane Broncos 20, leading your NRL Newcastle Knights 12.
Stay on!
10.5 from home, 8 points, Brisbane ahead. Legler now. Oh, big contact. And the Knights feel aggrieved by that. Let's see if they can harness it and turn it into a run towards full time.
See, I don't think it was an obstruction, but that's not how they've ruled for the last decade. If they continue to look at it like that, I'm happy.
Pakes, Flegler. Good yard is this. Look at this from Brisbane.
Yeah, look, Corey Pakes really gets his side moving forward. I like the work he does out of dummy half, and the fact that the Broncos really get over the advantage line quickly.
That's a brilliant set.
It's terrific. He's had a few of those sets tonight. He's really effective.
Pressure on Edric. Tapped by Cobbo. Tapped back again by Ricky. Still the last. That's taken a Newcastle hand, I reckon. Still the last. He missed that. The referee was obscured. So didn't see the touch by Newcastle. This is fun ball. Cape ball. Ezra Mam off the left boot. It's going to bounce beautifully. Crossman's back there. He missed it. Corey Oates has scored. Crossman didn't play it.
Oh, stop it.
Oh.
Stop it. Stop it. That ball's hit the ground about 5 times. Terrible passes, and all of a sudden it filters across the other side of the field. Harvey Norman replay, what's this? Up it goes. We'll get a knockback. Then we'll get another knockback. We'll get a fumble, then a knockback, then a fumble. Pass. Ball on the ground, pick it up. Now it gets interesting. Push out of the way, come back, turn around the back, Cape will keep it alive. He pushes another one over. Gee, they're strong, these Broncos boys. And the kick off the left foot, then the wicked bounce, bounce. And Corey Oates, well, all he was lacking was a cape there. What's this? He floats like Superman. Floats like Superman to ground the ball in the in goal. Herbie with the footwork and the flip around the back. Capewell, look at that, get out of my way. Gets it out. Ezra Mann, the kick off the left foot. Now it'll take wobbly bounce.
Oh.
Watch Superman, there he comes. All he needed was a cape. Let's show him in the air there. Let's see where he bounced, where he dived from. Here we go. This will look good. Ezra Mann, slow it down. Here he comes, Corey. Look at him chasing. Takes off. Gets the ball down. Brad Fittler.
I thought Ezra Mam does a great job there. Everyone's just standing around watching. Then when Capewell got the ball and come off his right foot, Ezra Mam actually got himself into some space and got moving. So when he actually took the ball, he could take advantage of a little bit of space that was in front of him. Really smart play. Then the left footer was just genius, but to get himself into the space and into a catching position was great work, great vision.
Gee, if he's Superman, Gus, I hope the future of the world doesn't depend on him. He's got more than that in him, I'm sure.
To Tony. Doesn't look like missing one tonight. Boom. Well, where to next for Canterbury? General Manager Phil Gould joins us live on the panel for the latest from Belmore as interim coach Michael Potter prepares Canterbury for their first match in the post-Barrett era. We look to tomorrow night's big clash. It's the Eels versus the Seagulls. All eyes are on Turbo Tommy. Will he be fit for Origin? Brad Fittler will join us and will be inside the winner's sheds too, and the man of the match. So everything coming up on the knockoff, thanks to Hisense. Ponga, short-ish restart, but only goes as far as Katoni Staggs.
Well, the game was in the balance 5 minutes ago, wasn't it? Now it's been blown away by the Broncos. They're a good team. Came here tonight without their halfback and leader. Struggled early because the Knights were playing so well, but they've just grafted their way back into it. And I reckon Corey Paix has been the one that's instigated this with his excellent work out of dummy half. He's really got them going forward, and instead of going sideways as it was earlier on. Look at this, probing around the dummy half, look one way, go the other, and they're really getting on the back of it, making easy meters.
Really pulling through the tackles, aren't they, the Broncos?
Yeah, he gets them coming onto the ball.
Their post-contact meters will be off the charts tonight. Dominic Young. Escort.
It's late. It's late. Dane, don't go down that track. It's late.
No, it's a tackle on the kicker.
Ten in.
So the Broncos are going to keep on keeping on. How far can they go in the season? As I mentioned earlier, at this stage of last year, they'd won 2 games. So a victory tonight would be their 7th in 2022. The equal number they won all year last year, and they're 5th in a row. They haven't done that in 5 years, win 5 straight. Takes for Gamble. And to Capewell. He's been the man, Gamble. He's taken over the responsibility of getting this team around the park with no Adam Reynolds. He's not forward and coming forward, Tyson Gamble. Martin, ball! What a ball! Selwyn Cobbo with another one, but Tamare Martin. Oh, that was a beautiful bit of ball play.
But have a look at the movement of Selwyn Cobbo. Fantastic ball from Tamari Martin. But Cobbo is in field. Harvey Norman replay. Watch the way he moves on the pass to get on the outside. Watch him move now. Gets himself into space off the pass. Gets himself into space and catches the ball off that movement. Great pass to Mari Martin, but Selwyn Cobbo, the way he moves on the pass into space.
They do this a lot now, attacking sides. I notice a lot of teams getting very good at it. When they go to spread the ball, they move infield and they fan out as the ball comes along the line. By moving infield and compressing their line, they get the opposition defensive line to move in and compress as well. And then what they'll do is just beat them with pass and speed, as Cobbo and Tamare Martin have done there. But when Cobbo lines up, he's only 15, 20 metres in from touch and just sweeps around the outside. He fans out wide.
Maybe a little tip for the Broncos hierarchy: never let Selwyn Cobbo come off contract. You don't want him ever being on the open market.
Well, he's considered the fullback of the future, isn't he? Look at this. See, Cobbo's in there nearly 20 metres in from touch. He's nearly on the line. And what they'll do is they'll get the Knights to cram up. See that? And now they'll just beat him with pass and speed on the outside. They call it fanning out.
Yeah, Edric Lee was worried. On the inside, defending at centre was Mitch Barnett. Not normally defending there. That's probably why he's a bit tighter with Barnett. But once again, Cobbo.
We've found a new goal kicker here tonight, haven't we? I knew he could kick, but he's been extraordinary. Boom.
Has he kicked this?
That's
just across the face.
Moved a long way.
First one he's missed tonight. The greatest State of Origin players share their greatest State of Origin stories in our new Widewater Sports podcast, Stories of Origin, Episode 3. The Dynasty is available now wherever you listen to your podcasts. Episode 2, The Champions, featuring Andrew Johns and Cameron Smith, and we opened the series last Friday with the birth of Origin with Paul Horton and Wally Lewis. So 3 episodes there for you to listen to if you haven't started already. Stories of Origin, where you get your podcasts.
Look at this, 30-12. It wasn't that sort of game, was it?
No.
It felt like it was going down to the wire.
It's a remarkable turnaround from this team, isn't it, Gus?
Oh, it's terrific. But, you know, look, a lot of these younger fellas sort of got the first grade a little too young and a bit early and had some other issues. And there's no doubt that Adam Reynolds has really given them a lot of confidence. Kurt Capewell is coming from a premiership winning team as well. And coach settling into his role. So it's happy days for the Broncos, happy days for Broncos fans. They've been through a tough time, but it's a long road that doesn't turn, Matthew.
Oh, happy, I think that's a good word. They look a happy outfit. I suppose when you're winning, it's not too much to be cranky about. And Staggs throws it on the boot and chases after it. It goes over the touchline.
I would call it delirious at the moment, the fans. They'd be loving this. Adam Reynolds.
Just chill out up there, Adam. We got it covered.
I was actually talking to him last Saturday morning.
Is Benny Eichen? What's Benny? Is he CEO?
He's the boss of football.
Yeah. Cobbo. Don't let him get on the open market.
I think he's across that one.
Yeah.
Top 4. How about that? That's the live ladder. They're in the 4. Good on you, Kev.
Small Kev.
Well, you think, I suppose, given their position now, that their chances of featuring in the finals are in their own hands now.
Oh, they'll be in the finals. You can take that to the bank. Talking to Adam Reynolds last Saturday morning after their big win last weekend, and he said he can't believe how happy he is, both living and playing in Brisbane.
Bonging out, he's got nowhere to go. It's the last tackle, flicks it out the back, and the tackle's made. Tyson Gamble over there.
How many more players to come back, Andrew, for this Newcastle team?
I'm just trying to think. Obviously lost Brisbane Best.
Kurt Mann's unavailable.
Kurt Mann's out for another 2 or 3 weeks.
And of course, Jaden Brayley we haven't seen all year.
He'll be back in about 2 months.
There's a few of them. Now Brodie Jones, unavailable.
Jake Clifford comes back this weekend in New South Wales Cup.
So Jensen now. Brisbane are going to make it 5 wins on the hop. And they take on the Titans and Raiders in the next 2 games. They've got a bye wedged in between that as well. So the Broncos on current form have every chance of extending this winning run.
Time's off, they've got it back, guys.
They're very impressive tonight. They did it hard early. Newcastle Knights were excellent
Okay, guys, we're all
in the early parts of the game, and Broncos had to work for everything, but they just slowly graft their way.
Shot clock off.
And then some brilliance from some individuals produced the points.
You're standing apart. If you want the scrum, you've got to do it.
So with 10 to go, it was 8 points in it, wasn't there? If that.
Well, no, it was 14-12 at one stage.
It was 14-12, yeah.
Wasn't much in it at all.
Oops. Milford's thrown an intercept. Herbie! Away you go, Herbie. Herbie's going to cap it off with an intercept try. Ah, it just gets better and better.
Well, he virtually handed it to him there. Seconds running down on the clock. It's the last play of the game. Harvey Norman replay, and I'll just throw it to Herbie. And off he goes. And this is going to blow out to 36 points to 12. It was 14-12, and we were thinking it was going to be the grandstand finish. I said the winner was well hidden. Well, 12 minutes to go. The last 12 minutes, the Broncos have just gone bang, 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 bang.
Herbie Farnworth, for all the adulation directed towards Katoni Staggs.
This boy's a player.
He is. Really like him. High energy. He's a big boy too. Strong, athletic kid. Got the great footwork. Every run's like that. Everyone's 100%.
High sense Thursday night knockoff. Straight after this kick from Katoni Staggs. He might want to wrestle the kicking away from Adam Reynolds. Don't think he'll succeed with that. But boy, he gives it a whack.
What did Reynolds have tonight? A sore groin.
Yeah. Picked it up last week. So full time. The Broncos have put Newcastle away late. The first half was one of the better 40 minutes of football we have seen all year, and even the second half, as Gus says, this game was
was on a knife's edge, but once the Broncos got a sniff of victory, they were dynamic in the last 10 minutes. If you're a Broncos fan, season 2022 is looking up. Full time in Thursday night footy. Brisbane 36, Newcastle 12.